there's a reason why people want to be here, and the reason why people want to be here is because we have art and culture.
Located in the heart of the county, Lancaster City is a bustling area full of opportunity and wonder for residents and visitors alike. With a thriving art culture, it has become a hotspot for artists of all kinds. Walls of buildings feature hand-painted murals, catching the eyes of onlookers and beautifying the city. Home to tens of visual art galleries, several live music venues, and a musical theater, there is sure to be something for everyone to enjoy in Lancaster City.
There's a reason why developers are coming here and creating houses, because there's an interest in Lancaster City. And why is there an interest in Lancaster? It's because we have everything that we have. We have culture, we have art. These are the interests that really drive people to be here, that really just foster a great, well-rounded environment that you want to be a part of, you want to be within this urban fabric. And like I said, Lancaster has that charm to it where it's still very small, and still appreciates locally grown artists. And I think that, yeah, as I just said, there's a reason why people want to be here, and the reason why people want to be here is because we have art and culture.
You have not only like live music with bands that aren't even well known or anything, like you can go to Telus and hear singer-songwriters, or a lot of the different venues here. Also, we have the Fulton. We have Prima Theater here. You know, there's so much of art, not just like painting and per se, but there's art in theater and in music, and it draws people here. It really does.
Lancaster City is incredibly unique because it has a dense urban core, and a population as small as ours is. I'd be hard pressed to find a city that has a comparable size, density, and median income. So Lancaster is very unique in simply like the urban fabric, and we need to maintain that as much as possible when it comes to the actual architecture. When it comes to things like the Demuth Museum, Modern Art Museum, the Fulton Theater, those are the kind of the catalysts for the culture in Lancaster as it is now, that came before all of us came here. And I think that preservation of these spaces is very important, particularly in our current cultural climate. Preservation is something that the city invests in. We live in a beautiful historic city that is very well maintained. I think that people are so consumed by their technology that people don't often want to go and enjoy a live theatrical performance.
Located in downtown Lancaster, the Fulton is a performance theater that serves as a local landmark destination. Built in 1852, the building has provided a performance and entertainment space for locals on and off since 1873, with its last closing occurring in 1995 before the building was restored to its original Victorian elegance. It has since been open and continues to provide Lancaster with performance art.
Fulton provides a space for Broadway level theater for people that can't afford to go to Broadway and go to New York and make the trip over there. So I think it's a great space for that. I think you go there and you have a good time and everything, and you feel like you're on Broadway. For years, Fulton was just this massive theater, professional theater that I was really into, and it's just been something that I've been dreaming to like perform at and everything, and it feels very surreal that I get to work there. I'm actually an actor there. I'm playing Junie B. Jones in a production of Junie B. Jones. I'm actually going to be in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory this summer too.
So I think that the Fulton is really, it has its finger on the pulse simply because of the shows that it chooses. But I think that also having the pay what you want night provides people that don't have the resources to go to the theater to experience live theater and to keep that medium alive. So I think that, yeah, preservation of the Fulton, all of these highlights, these benchmarks that people come from that draw regional interests to actually go there. It's not only great for tourism, and, you know, economic development within our city, but it's also just like a point of communal pride.
Including efforts from the Fulton, Lancaster City's art culture is cultivated by small businesses and individuals. Public displays of art and many of the galleries and other art establishments found in the city are because independent artists put them there.
We are blessed with a huge amount of artists. It's not just artists that have galleries. It's artists that display their things at other venues here, like coffee shops and things like that. So there's a lot of young artists that maybe they can't afford gallery space right now or anything.
I think that when you take away all of the whimsy and romanticism of being an artist, you truly are a small business owner. So we try to develop those entrepreneurial skills, things that are related to accounting. How do I balance my books? How do I do my taxes? Those are all very real hurdles that people have to navigate as an artist. So we give them the opportunity to develop those skills by pairing them with experts in the field. We also try to highlight artists in our community that have proven that they can create a self-sustaining career as an artist.
That's the hard part for me. The business part, because I'm not a very organized person. And so my mantra this year was, you are an organized person, Cindy Schlosser, you are organized, you can do this. So I try to do that part of it, but I get some help from people as well. I'm the only one that does, I run the business, I do the books, I do put in the sales tax, and I may be late a couple months on that, but I get it in. So that part of it I'm not so great at, but I feel like it's thriving more than ever. And so I'm like, okay, I am doing the best I can, and I'm working, but I'm working in a state of rest because I love what I do. So, yeah. Really, if you have a gallery in the city, if you're doing this for a living, which I didn't think I could do it for a living, you need to know that something's going to sell well. Okay, so yeah, I'm cranking out a lot of sunflower bowls, poppy bowls, this and that sell well, but also I have to do new, fresh things, and that's what's life-giving, like doing a new painting.
We try to bolster those people up and make them, you know, the image of this is what you can do if you work hard enough, if you have all of the skills related to entrepreneurship and business development. This is the way that you truly can create a life as an artist. So it's really important that we provide lesser experienced artists or artists that are just starting out. We provide them those opportunities to give them the greatest odds of being able to secure their dream.
Through commitment to artistic expression and support of small business endeavors, Lancaster City's culture has been derived from local people for local people.